Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to the channel. We're just going to go right into it. So if you guys want to know how you can get to 1550 as the new highest power level in Witch Queen and how to get there, of course, all info on the caps and all that, that's what we're going to go on in this video. Hope you guys do enjoy, and yeah, we'll just get right into it. So, beginning in Witch Queen, starting on February 22nd, the power floor base will be updated to 1350. Any player who signs in will be at that appropriate power level to start the Witch Queen campaign. So if you're not even able, if you don't even have Witch Queen, you'll still be at 1350. So no matter what power level you are now, you just get a huge bump up to 1350, which is pretty cool. Let me know your thoughts about that, but I feel like that's a pretty cool way to bump it up. But in another way, players probably want to keep grinding until 1350. What's the point of grinding if you're going to get bumped up? A bit of a controversial opinion, there and there I've been hearing, but it's something different. So after your 1350, you're going to get ready to go into the soft cap in Witch Queen. Of course, this is the point where general drops start being automatic upgrades. Powerful gear drops are now the best way to gain power. So technically that little bump after the floor base. So this you can expect. Rares, of course, and rares have now been limited to after beating, I believe, the soft cap. You won't receive a lot of rares anymore, which is a good change because rares have been going on throughout Destiny expansions way too long, and there hasn't been rare options for a while. So this whole rare thing, it's definitely going to help out so people don't longer get rares and blues for much longer in expansions going forward in Destiny. So definitely a really cool change to get right up there. The next is the power cap, the point at which powerful drops stop being upgrades. Pinnacle gear drops are now the only way to gain power. So this is basically from it is just doing a lot of the harder, more endgame activities, trials, crucible, stuff like that. That's more like the name thing, and this is gonna be definitely a hard cap to get to if you're not like a 24/7 grind player doing Destiny stuff. But again, this is kind of a hard cap that you get there in a couple weeks. Maybe you can't even get it in the second week. I would probably not be even surprised if you could get it in the second week or even in the first week. But you have to go on like everything, trials, raids. We're talking high pinnacle stuff here to get to the power cap. From the power cap to the hard cap, which is the max possible power from pinnacle drops, ignoring artifact power. So you get the idea of that. That's just an info on each one: the floor, soft, power, and hard cap. That's more just general info of what you're going to expect in Witch Queen. But we actually got to get right into what is the main things about this. So just through general gameplay, players can reach the soft cap of 1500 by earning general gear through activity completions, chests, and other stuff like that. So with that out of the way, you're just playing the game from 1350 to 1500, just playing general gameplay of Destiny. So players who bought Witch Queen, that's gonna be really good because players are gonna expect a lot of new content or new raid campaign and such. But if you don't have Witch Queen, then still the content that is within Destiny, the ritual weapons, stuff like that, and of course if you want to get the other season 16 that will be launching with the Witch Queen, that is also good as well. From 1350 to 1500, it's just general gameplay going up to that bump up there. This usually includes rares and legendary drops, which we heard of again, the normal stuff like that. And once reaching the soft cap, players will need to earn powerful drops from vendor challenges and other objectives in the game. And once receiving the power cap of 1550, the only upgrades that players will find are from endgame activities, like I said, pinnacle rewards, trials for Cyrus, Iron Banner, raids, stuff like that. And that will help you for your final stretch to get to 1560 as the max pinnacle power level in Witch Queen. So there you go, that's just general info right there. So what are some good ways to get to the soft cap? Now again, this is general gameplay. I don't really need to explain too much of this, but if you want to go and play Gambit, go play Gambit. If you want to go play Crucible, go play Crucible. If you want to go play Strikes, go play Strikes. This is general gameplay. Just play the game and play it in a way that you want to play it. I know that sounds kind of a bit cringe, but, you know, be out open there. If it's just general gameplay, playing the game, go and get some exotics. Maybe go look up some videos on getting some stuff, and in that time you're playing the end game, the just normal activities in the game. And of course, with the Gambit changes, that's going to be really cool if you want to play Gambit, and if strikes will hopefully have some new strikes, that will be awesome as well. So that's just general, all the way from 1350 to 1500. Now, what are we talking if we want to go from 1500 to like 1550, that power gap? Not ready for the pinnacle, but after the soft cap, we got to go into more leeway in over there. Well, that's just from vendor challenges, other objectives in the game. And you're going to expect a lot of that in the Witch Queen. With all the new stuff that will be coming out, I don't think you'll be even on the main importance to look at that kind of stuff, because you want to go find all the secrets and do all the new stuff that the game has offered in this new expansion. However, you're going to be endowed to go and look at some, and just the power level itself, you know, with the void changes and the weapon crafting, a lot of players are going to start getting to that power gap in maybe after the week. I'm not really sure. I can't really predict because it's different every year. And yeah, so from the power gap, it's just doing the basic stuff in which Witch Queen comes around. You will see a lot of weapons, a lot of challenges with that to go and grind for, go and get, and go and use. And of course, with Void 3.0 and weapon crafting, that's going to help a lot, because you're going to have some new ways to play, and we'll keep stuff more fresh. And the new ritual weapons, the Season 16 Season Pass, all that stuff is going to really keep it in play while you're doing seasonal challenges as well. We forgot that. That's going to be really cool to flesh out, because you'll have, like, I believe 8, I'm not sure. I think it's around 10 seasonal challenges that you get in week 1, and that's pretty cool to have those seasonal challenges, because those are like those, you know, normal bounties you would see. So that's really good, getting right up there. And then as well as bounties, you want to grind, you want to keep some bounties just in case, so you can level up more in the season pass to get the artifact mods that you need to make your weapons be badass, to beat activities, to then get so much more shit. Yeah, do that then. There's a lot of ways that you want to power level if you want to prep. I'll put some videos down below if you're interested, but that's a lot of stuff if you're down for that kind of stuff with bounties and all that, getting up there and getting prep ready for Witch Queen. But again, there's a lot of ways, and even if you don't have Witch Queen, there's going to be a lot of ways if you just want to play the game normally and just look at those challenges. As soon as you get to 1500, you start seeing those challenges more often, more frequently. You're going to see them, and you're going to be like, okay, now start to do some of the more broad, more endowed activities, and just keep doing that over. But you want to try to not do that before you are not there yet, because if you do the power cap stuff before you're even at the power cap, it's going to help you a lot in the soft cap, but then you're going to find out you have nothing to do on that character later on. So don't go and try to do that now. Go and do that later. And then from 1500 to around 1550 to 1560, the pinnacle stuff, this is like very stuff that you need to do, like raids, trials on banner, other PvE sources. I'm hoping for 2 more pinnacle sources with the Witch Queen. Probably there's going to be something like a simulation thing that we saw in Beyond Light, and maybe some Empire Hunt, some kind of type thing like that you probably see in the Witch Queen. So more PvE sources, and of course there's going to be a brand new raid to go and check out, so that's going to be really cool to see. And like exotics can also help if there's new exotic quests. That's going to be really cool, so we'll definitely see that when the time comes. But yeah, that's really just the broader stuff. From the soft cap to the power cap, it's general gameplay. From the power cap to the pinnacle cap, it's just doing more of the endowed activities, getting those vendor challenges and others objectives in the game. Just try not to do those before, because then you don't know what you're going to do on that character. And then that 10 power level gap to the pinnacle, that's when you have to do a lot of the stretchier activities. And you shouldn't really think of that for a while if you're not playing as much. But if you are grinding 24/7, then be aware that you're going to have to grind those type activities in the future. Hopefully you guys found this video useful, and if you guys did, then subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.